Welcome everyone. Today we are going to learn about how emotions work. Albert Ellis started the ABC theory of emotion. This is how our emotions work in an ABC pattern. A is the activating event or the action that happens to us. For example, we stub our toe on the table. How do most people respond? This is our emotional response. We go from A to C so quickly we don't even think about it. We stub our toe and we yell. We blame the table. Who put the table there? Why is the table in the way? Annoyed at the inanimate object that got in our way. This is what we believe to be true. We have a fixed belief that the table is to blame for hurting our toe. Belief. That's the missing link. There's a letter missing between A and C. What is it? It's B. B is our belief system that is processed through our brain. When people have those fixed, rigid beliefs that the table is evil and that it hurt our toe, we are so mad at the table. Do you know there's another belief system or way to look at the situation? What if you just saw the table for what it was, an inanimate object, and looked at yourself instead and wondered why you stubbed your toe in the first place? Were you just not watching where you were going? Or maybe you were carrying too many things and just didn't see the table in time. A flexible mindset or belief system helps you realize you have the ability to control and change your emotional response. Your toe still hurt. You still stubbed your toe. But instead of screaming at the table, you can go and hop over to the freezer and get some ice for your poor toe. Now you're thinking, how is this going to help me build resilience or even deal with the mean people in my life? Let's look at a scenario. You're sitting and eating lunch, minding your own business, and some kid comes up to you and calls you an idiot. The activating event. You have a fixed, rigid belief of how people are to treat you, and you yell at this student, "How dare you call me that? You cannot treat me that way. I hate you." Your emotional response. But that emotional consequence leaves your heart broken and sad and angry at the person that called you that name. Now let's think the same person goes to your friend beside you and calls her an idiot too. This person has no variety in vocabulary, which is okay. Your friend has a flexible mindset and looks up from the table and says, "I'm sorry you think that way. I hope you have a good day." Now that emotional consequence is a protected heart, maybe a little bit of sadness because nobody wants to be called a name, but she knows that she can't control what people think of her. It is not the activating event or action that upsets you. It is your belief about how people are supposed to act towards you. You cannot control other people, but you can change your beliefs. Let me rephrase that. You have the power to change your beliefs. You have the power to change your emotional reaction to what people say to you. You have the power to change your emotional reaction to what people do to you. You have the power to change your emotional reaction to what people say about you. And you have the power to change your emotional reaction to what people do without you. You are in control of your emotional response. This is how we build resilience. This is how I have built resilience in me, how I'm trying to build resilience in my children, and this is how I want to help you build resilience, either in your life, your family's life, your students' lives. Let's build resilience.